messenger.
That is okay. What is his name?
He's Roman.
Raman. Rama. Okay, that's right. Um, well, Dina, thank you so much for helping my project. Could you say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. What exactly should I tell?
Well, I know you're a medical doctor and
Yeah.
you're a helicopter pilot.
Mm.
And I understand from Alex that you're training to become an astronaut. But what are some of your favorite hobbies aside from
Uh-huh.
that?
So maybe I will explain how did it come that I'm interested in all these space things and everything what is about sky. Uh, my father, he is a retired helicopter pilot, so that's why I always was in love with the sky. So and as soon as I got the possibility to learn how to become a helicopter pilot, I was trying to do that, and also that's why I got the second certification and became a doctor of aviation medicine. And oh, sorry. And my hobbies are I like to walk, play chess, and I love to do some asanas. So that's it.
Um, are you a rated chess player? Do you have a chess rating?
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I don't know in numbers, but when I used to be a chess player, like professional chess player, I was a first how. So I am not a master, but like a previous stage.
Oh, okay.
Not a candidate. So it's so when I was 15, I was a champion of my city.
That's excellent. Which city were you from?
I was born in Germany because that time my father was there as a helicopter pilot, and I spent first my five years of my life in Germany, and then I went to Russia, but I prefer to say that I'm from Moscow because like the biggest part of my life and university and everything I spent in Moscow. And now actually it's already 6 years since we start to travel, so now I even maybe can say that I'm from nowhere and from everywhere.
And so you must speak German and Russian, and also you speak English, and you're must speak Spanish too. Is that right?
I can understand some German and maybe even tell something, and the same with Spanish and English, the best. What I can speak now for now.
So did you know that NASA was planning to send people to the moon in 2024?
Yeah. I knew it, but actually, for some reason, I had year 2026.
And would it surprise you that most of the people I talk to that aren't in the space community don't know about it, even in America?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would say about 80% of people don't know about it.
80. Yeah, it's a huge, huge percent.
What do you think it would take to make more people aware of it?
Um, Let me think. I think that maybe if more people will start just people like I don't know, teachers and doctors will start to talk to discuss it, maybe more and more people will start to think about it. Because I think that maybe when the space programs all around the world just started, everyone knew about it because it was something so unusual and so people who made these first steps in space, they were heroes. So everyone knew about them. I think in every country around the world. So maybe if people will start to talk about it and discuss it, maybe it will be better again. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I think once you start seeing people going, maybe people will be more aware. But what do you think about it? Do you think it's like a good thing, or maybe a misplaced focus, or like yeah, I mean, we do have the pandemic going on and other
Mhm.
issues.
I think that people have a lot of personal things which they need to take care about. So that's why they cannot focus on every part of their life. And sometimes when it's so much news here and there, and now everything happens so fast, so sometimes they just cannot keep focusing on one thing. That's why I think it's with the Mars program, for example, people start to hear about it, but didn't even trust in these things. So they were thinking that it's something like something what will not happen in during their life. So it's something in the future. So.
And what do you hope we get out of going to the moon? Like, what would make it worth it for you?
Uh, Good question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of think which it makes me when I'm thinking about it, it makes me scary but very excited at the same time, that it could be something what we still don't know, and something what can give us a huge possibility for our next centuries. So I think it should be something really interesting there, but it's
Um,
scary at the same time.
it is. And I understand you want to be an astronaut and go and experience space yourself. Are you thinking like a suborbital trip or into orbit, or did you want to go to the moon or to Mars? Like, what's your aspiration?
I think that maybe, I mean, I would be really happy if it would be the possibility to go to suborbit or to the orbital flight, but I'm sure that I'm not ready now, right now, to the moon flight or Mars flight either. So I think suborbital or orbital, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
But not like immigrating to Mars or anything like that.
No, no, I like Earth a lot, and it is still a lot of place which we didn't visit and which I didn't see, and which I have a dream to visit. So first, I need to explore everything here, and then we'll see.
Have you been to Antarctica?
No.
How about like in the Pacific, some islands there?
We were in Fiji.
Fiji. What was
Fiji,
that
yes,
like?
and it was a honeymoon trip, so it was excellent. It was awesome. It was really tiny island, and it was my in my life. It was my first trip, so in such a remote area, and it was something special. Even a few weeks ago, I told Alex that it would be great if we could. Have the same experience to go somewhere in a tiny island, because it's something really special. So it was great.
That is fantastic. Did y'all consider going to other places besides Fiji, or was that your immediate thought?
We were thinking about Japan, and actually we were looking for some place where we don't need a visa, because we didn't have so we didn't think about our holidays in advance, so we were need to decide quickly. So it was Japanese islands, or I think it was the second option. So we decided Fiji would be better.
That sounds like it was a great trip. Well, I really appreciate your time. Is there anything you wanted to talk
Yeah,
about that
yeah.
we didn't get to?
I'm actually really interested why you're so interested about moon program. What makes you so excited about it? It's so cool, but so unusual.
Well, I think a lot of it depends upon what do you see as the long range future of humanity. Is humanity mainly
Hmm.
on the Earth and we're just making side trips to places? Or does fundamentally at some point
Hmm.
humanity expand beyond the Earth and we have moon bases and we're doing asteroid mining and we're going to
Hmm.
Mars and what have you? And if so, then the moon seems like the first real step in that direction, the first place where
Hmm.
we can actually start taking, I mean, the moon has a significant amount of material. Doing mining and manufacturing
Hmm.
on the moon seems like a good first step towards enabling that future.
Hmm. And what do you think about exploring other planets?
I think we should do it. But the thing is this, most so far the way that we've done space flight, the astronauts themselves don't actually fix the problems they run into. They describe the problem to people on the ground, and there's an army of engineers, scientists, technicians that figure
Hmm.
out the solution and then
Hmm.
send back the steps to go and fix the solution or try to do it remotely. Now, as we try to send people further and further away from Earth, the time delays and the communication difficulties will mean
Uh-huh.
that you won't be able to get the same amount of support from the people on the ground as you used to. Also, you won't have the opportunities for resupply and replenishment and, getting new material. You're going to have a group of people that are going to have a finite amount of resources, a finite amount of knowledge, a finite amount of everything that will need to be able to handle an infinite number of possibilities. And
Hmm.
I think that's something that we're going to have to really train for. Really, we need to experiment on the moon, but we also need to experiment. What happens if you're in like a 100-day orbit out from Earth and back.
Hmm.
Maybe a 150-day orbit out in Earth and back. That way you get some experience with astronauts being in these very isolating situations where yeah, they have very, to kind of test out your systems. It's uh, you gotta go a little bit and then you come back, and then you go a little bit
Hmm.
further and you come back, and that's my thought.
Yeah, interesting. And what do you think? Will it be the possibility soon something like traveling between planets with a fast track? That's something will be like uh, kind of teleport or something.
Yeah, but first of all, you have to create the economic conditions to make the travel necessary. So, if you
Hmm.
have a million person city on Mars, that's enough of a reason to send people from Earth to Mars and have regular travel.
Yeah.
And then once you have regular travel and there's an economic reason to do so,
Hmm.
then you start having competition for that travel. And then hopefully you have
Hmm.
innovation and there's faster and faster ways. I think that's what we would like
You're
to
right.
see. I hope.
And your family? Do you have kids? Are they
I
also
do. I have
are
two
they
boys
also
also.
passionate
No,
about space?
no, they're not. They're not.
Or maybe not yet. They're small.
No,
How
no.
old are
In
they?
fact, they're kind of on the other side of hey, these are the things that are really the important things to think and focus on.
Okay.
My oldest son, he is 22, and
Oh.
he is focused on extending human life. So that's
Uh-huh.
his passion. And then my younger son, he's 18, and he's waiting to find out what college he's going to. So he's really anxious to know what his next 4 years of school is going to be like. But um, he's been more interested in investing and business and that type of thing.
Mm-hmm. But you look more like you have 8 and maybe 12 years old sons.
No.
Two.
Yeah. No,
So it
not
means that maybe your oldest son already shared some secrets with you.
exactly. But no,
Alex,
they keep me young.
yeah. Alex told me that you also live in Houston like his sister. Yeah,
Yeah,
is it?
exactly. This is true.
Yeah, maybe it would be great to meet you there then.
Yeah, fantastic. Hopefully y'all will come visit.
Yeah, that would be great.
And if you are still in Morocco, I've always wanted to come to Morocco.
Yeah, it's a great place to visit. It's really interesting, different world.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I thank
Okay
you
then.
so much for your time, and
To
yeah, and I look forward to meeting up sometime. But I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Okay, thank you very much, and have a nice day too.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.